Okay. My name's Alexis Maldonado Martinez. I go to White Oak High School. I am a sophomore, and I go to White Oak Community Church. I lived in the south side of Dallas growing up. These very old apartments. We were robbed and mugged all the time. I was bullied my whole life until 6th grade when I moved here. Well, the last school year was pretty difficult with things relating with me and my family. I had injuries that took me out of school a lot, and then I had a big impact that happened to my family with my little brother Matthew. He had 4 bone marrow transplants, 3 out of the 4 which are unsuccessful. From the day he was born, he stayed in the hospital till the age of 2, down in Fort Worth, Texas. My mom, she stayed over there for 2 years. She wasn't at home for 2 years straight. Me and my sister and my 2 brothers, we stayed with my stepdad, and it was difficult. It made me miss quite a bit of school. It affected my grades. I didn't really tell anybody about it. I went to school and I went throughout the day and I told everybody I was fine. Last school year was probably the most difficult year I've had here in White Oak in my teens, because there's other stuff that happened too, but I never read the Bible. I didn't go to church at all. I didn't know what a youth group was. That until they invited me to go to the one in White Oak Community. I told myself I was a Christian, but I really wasn't, because I didn't have the relationship with God. I just believed in Him. What brought me into the youth group and just going to White Oak Community was my friends. Because I had finally realized that I needed to tell somebody about what all was going on. I kind of said it as it was not as important as it really was, so I still played around a lot, and they told me, you know what, you should come to White Oak Community. There's a lot of us go there just to praise the Lord. And I told them, well, I don't want to be at home, so I decided to go. It was just me telling myself, yeah, this is fun. I get to hang out with my friends. The chance of going to camp was unexpected. It was quite a bit late for that, and I was just telling myself, well, I don't think I can go. My family's going through all these things, and I don't want to bother them about. I don't want to worry them, first of all, that I'll be gone for a week at a camp they've never heard of. This is all new to them too. There was money issues. It changed. Everything changed once you had told me that I could join everybody on their way to camp. Well, I wanted to give my life to Christ. I wanted to experience what everybody else was experiencing, have as close as a relationship with God as I saw other people having. And I told myself, go up there. but there was always that part of my mind that was telling me, you're gonna embarrass yourself. I didn't want to be alone. I didn't want to go up there by myself. So I'm gonna tell myself I have a relationship with God, but I'm not gonna go up there. So they helped me out. That fourth day that he said for everybody who wanted to be saved to go up there, and then he said for friends who think or who want to support other friends that could be saved, to help. And it just hit me how everybody that's on my team in football, they all got up and they walked towards me, and I broke out into tears. I told myself, yeah, they're coming to help me. They're thinking about me right now. The first one to come up to me was Jake Maxid was the first one to come up to me, and he was coming over from, I remember that day exactly. He was coming over from my right side, and I just felt a hand hit my shoulder, and I looked over at him, and he said, I think you should be saved. And I looked at him, and then I saw Terry coming off on my left side, and then Zach was coming over, hopping some seats, and then everybody just stood up, and then they were coming at me, and I didn't know what to do. I didn't know what to say. I was just sitting there. I was telling myself, what's going on? How does everybody know? So I did it. I went up there and I prayed. I got saved and went home a true Christian. I want to be baptized because I feel like it is a really big step towards getting closer to Him, getting closer to God. I was baptized as a baby, Catholic church, but I was a baby, so and then I believed. I grew up and I started going to the church, and I believed that getting baptized is a decision. It's a decision. It's a choice that you want to make to get closer to God. And I told myself, well, I want to be baptized again because it's what I want to do, because I know that He knows what I've been through and what this means to me. And so getting baptized is just one step closer to my relationship with God. I'm Alexis Maldonado. I'm a Christian today because God sent His fellow Christians to help me on my journey towards Him, and today I'm getting baptized.